Hello everybody and welcome back to old school Runescape 10 years later. Off cam. I magicked, that's about it. Moving on forward, we have two quests that we get to start. Hello Gangster Todd, good to see you. What? I needed nothing actually for these. That's right. Cheers. I need frick diddly do. Yeah, Skippy and the Mogres. That's the one. Skippy. All right. This is Divan. That I needed nettles. Yes, nettles for. And I went and got them. South of the Woodcutting Guild. Aha! I have multiple. I get 5 of them. Can I just combine it with a bowl of hot water, or do I have to actually use it on a thing? I gotta actually use it on a range. Gotcha. And so it is making it a bowl of water and then cooking it. So bowl of water. I wanted that many. Yes, good job. Do that. Do that with all of them. Is that? None of these are sellable. Yep. And apparently nothing from alchemy either. Let's deposit un. So that way we have the placeholder. And the placeholder shall go here. And then here. Beautiful. And now we need a range. No worries. You have a good sleep. Cooking range. Hey, there's a door. The front door. The door. That's the door. Good job. That's the one you want. Drawl? Drawl, I'm gonna examine you. This looks like an angry, aggressive man. Well, yep. This is true. I cook nettle water. And that went bye-bye. Apparently there is a failure rate. Okay, good to know on that. This is why I brought the multiple. The quest? The quest is Skippy and the Mogres. Is what I'm about to start. I just needed to get the nettle tea, which I had to get nettles from south of the Woodcutting Guild, which I did off cam, and I just had to cook it with some water. Boom! And now we got it. And now we have all we need for Lake Quest. Just like that. Okay, so bowl, you go in there. I've been dying. Natalie, bucket of water. And a bucket of milk. I only got one of those. Chocolate dust. This is very, food heavy. And snape grass. Isn't that Herblore? Yes. Un snape grass. And ability to kill Mogres, the awards, okay, blah blah. No enemies to defeat. This sounds rather simplistic. Okay. I am all about the simplisticness. Did Monkey Madness 1 yesterday? It was awful? I don't doubt. Isn't that like an extremely long quest or something? Monkey... I can't spell. Madness. OSRS. Monkey Madness. Official length long. Yes, it is long. Yeah, that looks like a big pain in the butt, actually. I've never done Monkey Madness, even 10 years ago. Ew. There's a lot I didn't do 10 years ago. Which is why one of the reasons brought it back. Also, my brother Mal was very insistent on me playing again. That is another thing. Okay, back to what we was doing. And what we was doing was some important stuff, I'm sure. Remington. I need teleports. Does the have teleports options? It's just literally just teleport there. Okay. Boop. Bam. Teleports, if you will. 5 of them. 5 of them. This is a dumb number. And 10k just for Luxies. The cat has joined us. Here she is. That's the gato. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. What are you doing? Don't you lick my keyboard. I will throw all the fits. I will throw a fit. I'm in need of that keyboard. Plus, you might hit some sort of alt key and just kill the stream. Which is not ideal. Pretty difficult. Had to take a day break. That makes sense. Alright, you. Gato. That is my mic cable. You got it around your neck. What are you trying to do here? Alright. But you're making me forget what I'm doing, Cuddles. You little goof. Cat definitely wants to stream. She be like that sometimes. 90% of the time, doesn't want to be anywhere on cam. The other 10% wants to be the only one on cam. Hi, Skippy. Skippy! Skippy! Let me speak to you. Are you alright? You seem a little incoherent. Incoherent! Incoherent! You with your fancy book learning words. You'd be more than incoherent if you'd seen. Damn! Who are they? Those bloodthirsty, flesh-tearing devils, they are the reason I'm out here every day hurling bottles into the sea. They are the reason I've lost everything except the horrifying memory of what they look like. And what do they look like? Mud skippers. Mud skippers? Ah, mud skippers, those ferocious, ravening, evil, beady-eyed terrors of the deep. I see. I was ambushed by them way back, see? They got the drop on me. I can't remember where. Somewhere around here, though. These would be the mud skippers, right? Aye, the mud skippers. Huge they were. 10 feet of glistening, muddy flesh flopping towards me with white foam flying from their gnashing fangs. I fought them up and down the beach with the tide rising and more of them leaping towards me with cutlasses drawn. This is fascinating, but I have to be... shit your ward hole and listen. I can't remember all the details, as I'm sure they must have hit me quite hard, but the last thing I remember before it all went black was one of those devils rearing over me, its eyes glowing red with the fires of hell. Fires of hell, right, I believe you. No, you don't. You think I'm crazy like all the rest. Well, if I'm crazy, how did I get these? Get what? Skippy shows you what appears to be massive bite scars on his legs. You're no expert, but they look like giant mud skipper bites. Giant mud skipper bites? Where did you get those? I can't remember. I've been... Are you good? What just happened? What are you doing? Did you fail at jumping up there? Is that what that was? Did you fail? You want help? Huh? Why don't you come up here? Are you gonna try again? I believe in you. You can do it. I believe. Go, 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 go. Jump, 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 jump. Ah, she did it. Good job. I can't remember. I've been drinking to forget the horror, and all I have seen to have forgotten is where it all happened. I suppose if I sober you up, you may well start to recall. You'll have a job. I've been drinking this for a week. Captain Brain Death's Extra Strength Rum Drain Cleaner. Now 50% more debilitating? It's the extra sheep tranquilizers that gives it the added kick. Stay here and I'll be right back. Try not to move or go near any open flames. You will explode, my good sir. I have a bucket of water. Fear not. I dump it on you, would be my guess. Skippy, my lad. Sober up, Skippy. The horror, indeed, stop throwing bottles in the ocean. Well, I could dump this bucket of water over him. That'd sober him up a little. Throw the water! Hey, Skippy. What? Sploosh. Ah, that's cold. Are you trying to kill me? Nope, just sober you up. Memory coming back yet? No, but I could do with a bowl of tea to warm myself up a bit. Go grab me one and we'll talk. Any particular type of tea? Nettle for preference. Just make sure it's hot and don't throw it at me. What's your problem? You're all clean now. I almost drank it. Use Skippy. I've come to give you your tea. Excellent. I was thinking I was going to freeze out here. Skip drinks the tea and clutches his forehead in pain. Ah! What? What's wrong? Not so loud. I think I have a hangover. Great. Well, I doubt you can remember anything through a hangover. What a waste of nettle tea. Hey, a little sympathy here. I just must remember not to shout. Look, I do know a hangover cure. If you can get me a bucket of the stuff, I think I'll be okay. Wait, is this cure a bucket of chocolate, milk, and snape grass? We've been through this. Yes, that's the stuff. Ah, yes, I've made some of that stuff before. I should be able to get you some, no problem. Yes, we did that with another quest. Mix chocolate into bucket, and then the grass. Did I just eat that? I fucking, gosh darn it. Sarah's fucking bullshit is what this is. Do you sell chocolate here? Do you sell chocolate in the general store? I would like to trade you. Do you sell chocolate? You do not sell security book. Okay. Not what I was looking for, but I'll gladly take it. I don't know what that is. It sounds pretty cool though. I have to go get more chocolate and a bucket of water because I'm a dumb. I just couldn't resist chocolate water. I had to shove it in my gob right away. It's one of those things. You see it and you can't believe it. You gotta just have it. And I believe that there was water. Yes, okay. One more, or was it milk? Ah, it was milk. It was indeed milk. We will get rid of water. We will go get milk. I hate it here. Exchange. I will be taking milk if you don't mind. A milk if you will. Okay. Boom. Milk. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. 100 milks. We have collected 100 milks. We now possess all of the milk. Chocolate dust. 1. Milk. 1. Why do I have the option to drink that? There we go. Oh my dear. Okay, teleport to house. Go back to Crazy Man's. Crazy Man's! I have brought forth the hangover cure. Use. I can't drink that, thank goodness. Well, Skippy, you will no doubt be glad to hear that I got you your hangover cure. Gimme! Skippy chugs the hangover cure. Very impressive. Ah! Much better. Feeling better? Considerably. Well, tell me where the mud skippers are. I wish you wouldn't go looking for them. Those vicious killers will tear you apart. It's all becoming clear to me now. I was fishing using a fishing explosive. A fishing explosive? Well, Slayer Masters sell these highly volatile potions for killing underwater creatures. If you don't feel like lobbing a net about all day, you can use them to fish with. But this time I was startled by what I thought was a giant mud skipper. What it was, in fact, was a morgue. What exactly is a morgue? A mogre. It's a mogre. Yes, is a type of ogre. Ah, a mogre. Okay. Mogre. Okay. That spends most of its time underwater. They hunt giant mud skippers by wearing their skins and swimming close until they catch them. They can attack them. And when I used the fishing explosive, I scared off all the fish, and so the mogre got out of the water to express its extreme displeasure with an iron mace. I take it the head injury is responsible for the staggering and yelling. No. My addiction to almost lethal alcohol did that. But if you are set on finding these mogres, just head south of here until you find Mud Skipper Point. Mud Skipper eating monsters are to be found at Mud Skipper Point. Shock. Thanks, I'll be careful. To Mud Skipper Point, we're gonna merger them. Merger them up. Wait a second. Was that the end of the questicle? Was that the end of the quest? I didn't get no thing saying, hey, this is the quest, this is done. Ah, mini quests. Okay, well, that was great. Cool. I'm sure that was for a reason. What did that give me? Show all. I don't care. MQ. And Skippy, it's Skippy. What? It's not gonna show me it because I've already done it. Show all, please. Why are you this way? Whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're going to do the next one. That's what I say. The Corsair Curse. Corsair Curse. Combat gear, food to defeat, Ithio. I don't know who that is. We'll find out. Okay. So let's go to get some food. Where does this? North of Port Sarum. So I can just go to Remington or Draenor. I'll just go to frickin' yes. Draenor would be closer. We're going to Draenor. As soon as I put this away. What's this anyway? Security book. Password tips, security. Ah, I see. I have the book now, though. I am collect book. I have many book. I have key, too. Where's my keys? Where are my keys? My keys! I enjoy it. Okay, 10 keys. 10k. I know what I meant. Varrock teleport. We need foods. I'll get some staminers. So, we'll get a couple of them. We'll get, super restore. Does what then? Restores hit points, right? Is that right? Super restore. As potion that restores all player stats that have been lowered, including prayer, but not including hit points. Bam, son. Gotcha. And fire, prayer, bot. We will bring prayer, bot. And food. Food. And we have food. Deposit dose lobsters. And teleport to house. And then go to Port Sarum. I meant to do it the other way. That's right. I was going to go to Draenor because it was slightly closer. Oh well. We have the stamina pot. It is fine. Apparently, can I go through that part of the gate? I can. I did not know that. I assume that it is right there. It's a highwayman. Hello, Captain Talk. Let me take a good look at you, Captain Talk. Captain Talk, you look amazing. You look very tall. Is it because you're on a hill? Yes. Has a weird looking hat. It's very pointy. I like it. I like the clock. Pocket watch. Very good. Cancel, apparently. Examine. The dashing leader of the pirates of Corsair Cove. Captain Duck! Ahoy, young lad. Ahoy, young lad. Might you be able to help me, perhaps? I be in a spot of bother. What kind of help do you need? It be about my crew. They be a lazy bunch at times, but they be stout in heart and strong in the arm, and they don't deserve what's happened to them. It's to be a curse! A curse has been laid upon my crew. That's the only thing it can be. So I need a young lad such as yourself to find a way to lift the curse. Will ye help me? Absolutely. I'll try to help with your curse. Arr, thanks, young lad. And a worthy lad ye must surely be, brave in the heart and stiff in the spine. Now, I have a ship moored west of Remington. Come and meet me on board and we'll set off to Corsair Cove. That glorious cinematic. Such a masterpiece. West of Remington, you say? Okay, I'll meet you on board your ship there. Captain Talk swaggers off towards Remington. Oh, I've got a shortcut too. Look at that glory that is. I'm coming, Talk. That's Captain Talk. To Leprechaun. Who are you? Chansey. Examine. He's ready for a bet. Chansey? Chansey? Hello, playing solitaire? Push. I'm trying to perfect the art of dealing off the bottom of the deck. Okay. Hey, Hops. Examine. He's drunk. Awesome. Da Vinci. He's a colorful personality. Examine is easeful. It's an artist easeful. He drew a tree. On water. That's amazing. Keep up the good work. Captain Talk, I'm here for ye. Arr, you found my ship, good lad. I used to command a much larger vessel, sailing the seas with my crew of Corsairs, but now we'll be settled in Corsair Cove. My Corsairs be a good crew, but this curse has laid them low, all except me. Sickly they be, too weak to stand. You see for yourself soon enough. There be 4 of them afflicted by the curse. Nosi, Arceuus, Arson, and young Colin, all taken to their beds, a mulin and a pukin like so many babies. So many babies. I've another crewman, Francois, but he be away on a mission. I hope he be spared. You got some names. Now be ye ready to voyage to Corsair Cove to help him? I can sell ye back here anytime ye likes. Okay, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Come on. The ship sails to Corsair Cove. I am here now. I have come to lift the curse. There's a bank here. Is that right? Yusuf. Yusuf? Are you a bank, Yusuf? Yusuf? Toll booth. Doesn't that mean there's a bank? Is the bank underground? That's a trap. Is the bank upstairs? How does one bank? Ah, they're closed. Why are they closed? Yosef! Thanks, let's go away. Okay, well. Cool. Thanks, Yosef. Can always count on you. Yosef's a lad. Well, I gotta talk to Ethoi in the southwestern hut. Ethoi, I've come to cure ye somehow. I don't know how. Ethoi the navigator. Arr, we be cursed. We be cursed. To be a curse upon us. I've heard you've been cursed. I think so. Really? I'm not a picture of health and beauty? Yes, we've been cursed. I've sailed the seas all my life. I sailed the seas as a man like I sailed them as a boy. I've even sailed the seas during the tricky phase in between, and you're not quite a man yet, but you're not really a boy anymore, but I don't want to talk about that bit. The point that I'm making is I know the seas like I know the palm of my hand. I've been to strange lands and seen things that'll make your juices turn in your veins. I've seen dancing fish women, monkey kings, huge men in turbans from the far west selling treasure maps. You name it, and I've seen it. There be more things in the world than you dreams of you in your fancy book learning. And most of them be hostile. Could be any number of things brought this curse upon us. Demons, evil spirits, anything. Okay, it sounds like you know what's behind the curse. Thanks. It doesn't sound like you know. Alright. He sounds very upsketty about that. Sounds like you know nothing. Okay, bye. Up the stars. I gotta go talk to another crew member, see if they're a little bit more helpful. Arson, the thief! Arrgh. I hear you've been cursed. I think so. The navigator, Ethoi, always warned us that this kind of thing would happen. I met him. He definitely thinks it's a curse, but wasn't able to say exactly what caused it. I'm afraid it may be all my fault. Oh? Captain Talk had me exploring some caves west of the cove. I'm a thief, see, like my brother Francois. and the captain thought I could sneak past the monsters without being noticed. Well, I climbed down the vines and found a big cave filled with terrifying ogres. I hope I could use my amazing thieving skills to avoid them seeing me, but I was out of luck. By the time I had finished clambering down the ladder, they'd spotted me. So you were trying to explore the ogre cave, and the ogre saw you. Yes, I quickly grabbed some loot, so I wouldn't have to face Captain empty-handed, and fled up the ladder before the ogres could kill me. But a couple of days later, we all fell ill. I think that what I stole must have been some kind of sacred relic, and the shamans in the cave have cursed us for stealing it. Maybe you could get the relic back from the captain and return it to the ogres and tell them I'm very sorry, then perhaps they'll lift the curse. I see. Captain boy! I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry. Then maybe she'll make the pain stop. I heard you been cursed. Yes, that's what it must be. Ithoi, the navigator, always told us to be aware of curses. I've met him. He definitely thinks it's a curse, but wasn't able to say exactly what caused it. This is all my fault, but I didn't mean to upset her. I just thought we could be friends. Now I must have upset her, and she cursed us all. Ithoi always told us that bad things happen to sailors who get involved with mermaids, but I didn't believe him. I should have listened, but I'll tell you what happened. I was using Arceuus' telescope. Such a beautiful night. What lands lie beyond the dim horizon, I wonder. Eh? What was that? I'd better take another look. Is that what I think it is? It's so dark out there, but I think... Yes, I'm quite sure. Yes, it's a mermaid! She's beautiful! Hello? Can you hear me? You're the most lovely person I've ever seen! I can see you moving your arms, but it's very dark. Are you waving at me? Keys. Hello? Oh no, I think she's gone away. Did I put her off? Maybe she doesn't like strangers shouting at her appearance and blowing kisses at her. That might have been rude of me. I hope she's not angry. Ithoi says mermaids can be dangerous. Hi, Noi. Perhaps you can find the mermaid and tell her I'm very sorry I was rude to her. Then maybe she'll lift the curse. I don't think that's what happens, but okay, let's take your meat. Haha, nerd. I take your meat, I leave. Alright. I must climb a rock. I don't climb rock. I climb upstairs. I have more to talk to. The cook! Gnocchi! The cook! My stomach! I hear you've been cursed. Yes, I think she did this to us. I should have left her alone. Ithoi told us to beware of this kind of thing. I've met him. He definitely thinks it's a curse, but wasn't able to say exactly what caused it. It's all my fault. I know it is. I've awoken her, and now she's done this to us. Who are you talking about? I'll explain. See, I'm the cook, and I have to find the food as well as cooking it. I was fishing. Let's see what I can find for the boys tonight. Come on, little lobsters, come to Gnocchi. Abby lobby 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 oi oi oi. Abby lobby what? It's a traditional lobster fishing chant handed down by my ancestors. Don't interrupt. Come on, little lobsters, we don't want to keep the captain waiting. He'll get angry with me again. Oh, what's this? This isn't a lobster. Looks more like a child's toy, but No, it can't be. Is it moving? She's moving! She's possessed! Help! I buried her in the sand by that tree to the west, but I still feel her eyes staring into my soul. Please find her and kill the demon inside. You got a lot of demands, don't you? I'll be taking that tinderbox. Burn your doll thing, probably. I'm going down. I got some tinder. I'm gonna burn a stupid doll. Take your spade. Let's eat some meat. We need some room. And then we go over here. I leave. Talk to Captain Talk. Hey, yo, Captain Talk. People's real stupid here. Just so you're aware. Your crew, not the smartamartimist. You know what I mean? Captain Talk. The ship sails to Remy. I did not mean to do that. Captain. Take me back. I wanted to speak with you. Talk. Have ye any idea about how to lift a curse? Arson says he gave you a sacred ogre relic. That he did. I'd sent him to explore the caves west of the cove, and he brings me back a bone lump saying he stole it from the ogre chief. He thinks the ogres have cursed you all because he stole one of their sacred relics, and he wants me to take it back to them now. I have no use for the silly thing. If it'll get the curse lifted, you can have it right to that ogre chief and give it back. And take it to him. Okay, Cap gives me the loot that Arson stole from the ogre chief. It's tooth. A sharp implement that Arson stole from the ogres underneath the Corsair Cove. It's a tooth. That's the tooth. That one's a tooth. Why we have a tooth? Dundee? Up. Okay. Enter the hole? Absolutely. I'm gonna give this ogre the thing that they deserve. This. Here you go. What do you want, skinny creature? I've come to return what Arson stole. You skinny man who climbed down vine the other day? Yeah, he big fool. You see what he stole? Arson says he's very sorry for stealing from you. Here it is. You present Tess with Arson's loot. That little man is big idiot. Climbed down vine, grabbed toothpick off Tess and ran away like scared Reb Kibbit. You're saying this is a toothpick, not a sacred relic of the ogres. Did your shamans curse the Corsairs for stealing it? This is toothpick. This has got plenty more. If skinny idiot a man who want Tess old toothpick, maybe he's stick in his head. But Tess not having shamans curse anyone. Okay. Oh, well, I guess Arson will be pleased to hear he didn't bring the curse upon the Corsairs. I will steal one coin and run. No, that's a bad idea, probably. Some would call that a mistake. Alright, I need to dig up a thing. Probably. Yep, there it is. We're gonna dig up a thing. He certainly did. Dig! Search for the possessed doll and face the consequences. It's moving! It's in the water! It's gone. That's not possessed, that's a sound more like clockwork. In fact, I've got the crafting level to make those. I do. Why do you refer to it as crafting level? Wouldn't that be... I have the skills necessary to do this. Other... I got crafting level 76. It's, do we? Are you sure? What? I don't think we possess the ability, but we might. Here, let's see. Crafting doll OSRS. Let's see. Players can make it. You can make the toy doll in a player-owned house, requiring a clockwork mechanism and a regular plank at crafting table level 3. Gotcha. Okay, so yes, I can make it, technically. It's very obscure. How come it's not in the crafting thing? That would make sense. But I guess not. Okay, sure. Onward to glory. Who are you? Lord Marshal and Altarkiz. Okay. First the command, he's an unmistakable air of the authority about him. He's just minding his own business. That is fair. I, too, will be minding my own business. Okay, we've done those things. And, now what? The telescope. Mermaids, that's right. If you see mermaid, if find, saw. Okay. There's nothing like a mermaid. That's an ogre. Ah, same thing. Same thing. Okay. And no G. No G. No G. No G. This whole curse thing is a bunch of baloney. Just so you're aware. I think you all just got a case of the bads. Have you tried to destroy her yet? Her eyes, those terrible eyes! Well, sort of. That doll wasn't possessed at all. It was a clockwork toy. They're supposed to move. Clockwork? Oh, that would explain how it moved. Well, I suppose the curse didn't come from her. I hope you can find the real cause soon. Still trying. Okay, goodbye. I'm gonna go tell someone their mermaid doesn't exist either. If you don't mind. My whole sprinting juice thing, yeah, is bad. Ain't got that in there sprinting juice. Hey there, thiefy boy. I would like to tell you that this is a toothpick. Have you returned the sacred relic to the ogres? Will they forgive me and lift the curse? Their chief, Tess, says it wasn't a sacred relic at all. It was her toothpick. Are you telling me the ogres cursed us all because I stole their chief's toothpick? She didn't care. She got lots of toothpicks. And she just thought you were some kind of weirdo when you stole one. They never cursed you at all. Oh, that's a relief, I guess. Thank you for your help, but I do wonder where the curse really came from. I'm not done investigating yet. Captain Boy, that's an ogre. Have you found the mermaid yet? Will she forgive me? I looked through that telescope myself. That wasn't a mermaid. That was a wet ogre. A what? She's definitely not a mermaid. Oh, I see. Okay. I guess that means I didn't upset a mermaid after all, so the curse isn't my fault. Thank you. How are you feeling? I still feel awful, but I'm glad you've proven it wasn't my fault that we got cursed. I hope you can work out what brought it upon us. I'll be on the case. On the job. I'm gonna go talk to the captain and tell him that nothing makes sense and everyone's dumb. Hey, Captain, you know that whole your crew's dumb thing? Hasn't changed. Hasn't changed. In fact, I've proven that they're dumb. Pretty cool. Captain? Have you any idea about how to lift a curse? I've ruled out all the Corsair theories. Cabin Boy Colin thought he'd upset a mermaid, but there wasn't a mermaid, just a wet ogre. Arson the Thief thought he'd upset the ogre shamans by stealing a sacred ogre relic, but it was just a toothpick and the ogres didn't care. Arceuus the Navigator said there were lots of things that could bring a curse on a crew, and this could be any of them. And Nochi the Cook thought he'd awoken a demon in a possessed doll, but it wasn't possessed at all. It was just clockwork. Any sufficiently advanced technology would be indistinguishable from demonic possession, that'd be. So, what do I do now? I don't know. I don't rightly know. It began when I'd gone away for a parlay with Arceuus. We came back to find the crew all puking up their dinner. Then Arceuus felt it too, though he had not eaten with them, so it can't be the food. I see, you're saying it began after they had all eaten, but Arceuus felt ill even though he hadn't had any other food. That be right. The meal must have been interesting. The meal, you say? I will obtain the meal. Is it the meat that I just ate? It is probably the meat that I just ate, would be my guesstimation. Hey, Cookie Boy. Have you solved the curse yet? I hear it happens straight after dinner. Hey, don't go blaming the cook just because the curse began after dinner. I didn't even cook that meal. I'd been too scared of the possessed doll. You mean the clockwork doll? It's an easy mistake to make. Anyway, I didn't dare try to fish after that, and Arceuus volunteered to do all the fishing and cooking instead before he went off for his parlay with Captain Talk. Anyway, Arceuus got sick without even eating it, so it can't be the food. Or he did eat and just didn't mention it. That is a possibility. Thiefy Boy, do you know how we all got cursed? You have been following. Noi has been following for 3 months, 24 days, and 3 hours. Goodness. Very good, Noi. Very good. I hear after I cooked the meal you ate that night. I suppose Arceuus is trying to be extra helpful at the moment. Thanks, Matt, for the 4 month in a row sub. He's on it. That is my brother, Matt. He is supporting. Hi, Matt. Thanks to have you here. I suppose Arceuus is trying to be extra helpful at the moment. Don't tell anyone, but Arceuus might not be in our crew much longer. My brother Francois says the captain will make him second in command if he completes his mission. That's Arceuus' rank, but we don't need a navigator now. We've settled here, and he can't do much else. So that means that he just poisoned all of the people so that way he and pretended he was so that way he would be better, pretty much. Okay, gotcha. What is the mission Francois is doing? That's a secret. Okay, thanks. Very good. I'm pretty sure he poisoned the crew, pretended to be ill, and then was all buddy with the captain. That's what happened. 100%. Hello. Aithoy! Ye be back? Have ye been investigating the curse? I hear you cooked the meal ye ate before getting sick. Arg, and what if I did? Can't an old sailor help his crew without interfering young landlubbers and making accusations? Besides, if ye be saying I poisoned my crew, why would I do such a thing? Why would I poison him and then pretend to be sick too? Maybe because the captain's thinking of firing you. Arson heard it from his brother. The Corsairs don't need a navigator anymore. Too clever ye be. I hear the captain might kick me off the crew, so I poisoned the dinner and acted sick too. Now they think they're cursed, so they'll want me around with my knowledge of such things. But they all think I'm sick, so they'll never believe I'm behind it. We'll see what they have to say about that. What do you want now? I know you faked the curse. Of course, theirs will think I'm sick too, even though I never ate the food. And you'll never make me prove that I'm healthy. I ain't getting up, so they'll keep believing in the curse. I bet I can prove you're well enough to get up. I bet I can do that. You'll never make me get up. I ain't afraid of cold, nor of wet, nor anything you can do in here. Well, my boy, are you afraid of burning alive? Burning alive? You like the driftwood. The fire's ablaze. Well, I guess that proves he's well enough to get up, and apparently he knows some magic too. I'm going to tell the captain. I don't know why I didn't light the fire after bringing the captain here, and then it would just prove to him right away, because that would have been smart, but okay. Let's make it more difficult than it needs to be. Go to the captain and be like, hey, he did this thing, and they'll be like, no. Do you fear death? Tell me, Sparrow. Do you fear death? So what's happening now? I've seen Aitho running around. He's not sick at all. So he is never sick at all. And here me be feeling sorry for him, but trickster he be indeed. Kill him for me. Kill him. Kill him now. Do it. Do it. Let the hate flow through you. I'm coming, Aitho. Kill him. Murder. 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 I've got murder on my mind. I'm gonna kill this man and leave his corpse behind. Hello, Yeepay! Tell me, Aitho, do you fear death? Oh, what a sad day for you. What a sad day indeed. Maybe if he had been a better navigator and a better crew member. Why'd you lower my defense, you absolute fool? That's not very nice. I'm coming for you. You are so close to death. Oh, you'll be meeting Davy Jones soon. Oh, down he goes. Sad. Such good wasted. Noi! The first time. Gifting a sub in the channel. Ooh. Matt has gifted a sub to Noi. That is amazing. Awesome. Noi! boy! You are now a subscriber. That's awesome. I know it's crazy. Noi is a dedicated VIP follower and subscriber now. That is awesome. Noi is moving up in the world. No one can say otherwise. Thanks, Matt, for that. That was very generous. And Captain Talk is taking me back. Talk! Can't we just talk? Go. Talk won't talk to me. Talk. So what's happening now? I've killed Ithoi for poisoning your crew. Thank ye for dealing with that serpent. I suppose the rest of my crew feel better now you've proven there be no curse on them. Most of them deleterious effects probably be psychosomatic anyway. Arr! Anyways, ye been a mighty help, young lad. Ye be brave in the heart, strong in the arm, and full in the bowels, and I'd be grateful to ye. Tell ye what, I'll have a word with Yusuf in the bank. You've earned the right to use his services, and thanks again very much. You have completed the Corsair curse. You're awarded 2 quest points. Corsair Cove bank access. Total quest points 74. Now I can use the bank. The bank. It was closed. Yosef, quit being a block of cheese. Let me. I can use the bank now. That is awesome. I will be taking those 5 lobbies. I will also be taking my darn restore, because that should give me my defense back if I didn't already have it, which I might have. Oh well, worse things have happened. All right, let's shove this stuffs in here. There's now, I didn't even use it. My defense is back, right? Please say yes. Yeah, we good. Everything's fine. The only thing that's down is my sprint juice. A ram. Examine. White and fluffy. You might be onto something. That is amazing. Okay, let's see here. What other quests does we have? Because that's the end of this. The Bear Your Soul quest. I need a dusty key from Taverley Dun. The Taverley Dungeon. Okay, so we need to obtain Dusty Key from Taverley Dungeon. How, am, was, does. Where's Taverley? I can't spell. Taverley Dungeon. That's the tunnel. Taverley Dungeon. Or 67 to 70 agility. You don't have that, though. I presently have the not that. Because isn't the key... The key's a drop. That of which I do believe. And the key is a drop from something. Let's see. Was the Dusty Key? Dusty Key OSRS, I believe. Dusty Key, Taverley Dungeon. Player can grab the key, can get the key from Velrax the Explorer, who is imprisoned in the Black Knight headquarters in the southern part of the Taverley Dungeon. Kill the jailer and to get the key to enter Varrock Cell and talk to him, but do not ask for a reward. The Dusty Key can also be purchased for 1 coin on the 3rd floor of the Legends Guild, which I am nowhere near getting into that. Black Knight's area. This is good. Okay, Black Knight's area. Confirmation confirmed. How the fuck do I get there? Taverley. Is there a quick travel here? That's the mountain dwarves. There is not. Okay, so we just need to go to there. So RuneScape service. Back to Taverley if you don't mind. We have the booty. Falador. Falador North. Gotcha. Okay. We will take that just in case. Why do I have a washing bowl? Oh yeah, someone dropped it on the ground and I picked it up. I just pick up random stuff all the time. Okay, Falador. Let's get this and then this and then good. Because I'm going to be attacked, I would presume. We'll take a 20 lobby. West of West Valley Bank. West of West. West of West Valley? Crumbling wall, level 5. I'll just go left and then go up. I see! I should be able to do that too, because I have more than level 5. Yes, we are at 37. Or is it 27? At 27! I looked at the wrong one. You are the smirt. You are definitely the smirt. You're smirter in this game than I am. I've completed an easy task in the Falador area. 2 birds, 1 sprone that I jumped over. What's this? Is that a fishing net? Is that a fishing net? It's a swamp toad! I need that in my life. Heck yeah. Swamp toad? Oh my gosh, they just show up. We got toads for days. Yep, I cannot use that. Alright, let's map this out. All the way down there, huh? That seems problematic here, because I gotta run all the way around. Because I can't take any of those shortcuts. Alright, let's get her done. Should have brought some more run juice. Actually, let's just not run until we get people that are beyond levels. Free stuff indeed. Matt has only 3,384 hours played. Yeah, that makes sense. Is that lifetime or is that just as of late or something? We appear to not being attacked, which is good. Oh, it's those giant rat things that I still never saw. I keep trying to right click and it moves my thing instead. Ah, there you are. Be attacking me. Oh my gosh, it's a level death. Death is the level. I've unlocked dungeon. Oh, scorpions. Chaos Dwarf. 141 days playtime. A whale, a goodness. 48 dwarf. Did I take a wrong turn? Did I take... No, I didn't. Okay. Hi, giants. Hello? Don't mind me, just what I said not to mind me. Fuck it, they don't listen. I'm just gonna walk in here while you're slapping me with your stick. That looks prison-like. Hey, are you the one? I think you're the one. Are you the one? Kill the jailer. Murder! Jailer has 47 hit points. Total 21 as of now. I want to examine. Let me examine. A short, angry guy. Yeah. Jail key! I got the jail key! Hey, my man, my bro, my home skillet, my biscuit. Yes, the door is indeed locked. Good. There's a stretcher in here? Oh, dang. Hey, Valrak. Valrak? Thank you for rescuing me. It isn't very comfy in the cell. So do you know anywhere good to explore? Well, this dungeon was quite good to explore until I got captured anyway. I was given a key to an inner part of the dungeon by a mysterious cloaked stranger. It's rather tough for me to get that far into the dungeon, however. I just keep getting captured. Would you like to give it a go? Yes, please. Thank you. I have a dusty key. It is for you and me. Mainly me. Okay. Suit of armor. Looks like of a man-made metal. I'm gonna go right here where you can't touch me. Ah! Nerd! With your nerdness! Yeah, I should die. Okay, let's think here. We should probably go to Varrock and get all the other stuffs. I don't quite remember everything that I needed. Bare your soul. Bare your soul. Just a dusty key and a spade. Alright. Sure. I can do that. I'm taking your coins. There's nothing you can do about it. There's like cat hair in my nose. It's not good. It's a sad time. Is there a spade in here somewhere? Is that a possibility of getting? I don't think so. I'm just gonna go get one. No? Okay. I'll go get a spade. Get some run juice. It says I don't have to defeat any enemies. I don't know about that one. Put my swamp toads in there. Oh, I already had some. Probably picked that up off of someone too. Where did I put it? Herblore? Herblore? Food? Could be food. Could eat it, I think. I don't know. My frog... No, it's not in anything right now. Okay. Well, I don't know what it's good for. A slippery little blighter. The average 705? Really? Just picked up 1,400 gold worth of swamp toads? That's amazing. Taken to wear an anti-fire shield. Anti-fire shield, you say? I don't have one anymore. I have to go get one. Anti-fire spray, of course. Technically, I have a potion. That could be a spray. Kinda. And, anti. Yes, my anti-fire shield. 10! Because it seems I use and lose, or something like that. And then that goes there. And then this goes here. Thusly. Okay, and we have one. And then we'll do that. Shove that in there. Deposit. A couple of lobster. We'll put the key up here. We'll put this here. We need some stamina. We need one stamina. And extended anti-fire. And we will take one prayer pot just in case. And boom, we are prepared. Okay, spade. That's right. Spade in farmings. Un spade. Bueno. Okay, all is accounted for. We have done it on this day. Now we go to a place where the person is, which is bomb. How the flux do I get there? Oh, I gotta... Please tell me I don't gotta walk all the way over there. I do gotta walk all the way over there. I don't have that talisman. I don't have that talisman. The answer is no. I have to walk. Balls. I think my closest teleport is the Woodcutting Guild. Well, okay. Win some, lose some. Let's get my amulet. Games necklace, combat skills. Skills necklace, and we will rub-a-dub-dub to the Woodcutting Guild. And now, the run. Let's go straight up. All the way. Yes. So let's go west, and then go straight up across this bridge, and then just go north. And then it'll be good. This is why sprint juice exists. Is there a bank up here? There is. Okay, I can just get another sprint bot. Stamina bot. Hi, lady. I'm coming up. Butterfly! I gotta examine the butterfly. Examine. These look much better in the wild. It's a great butterfly. It is indeed. Look at that butterfly. Oh, there's more! Butterflies. Anyway. A little bit distracted. That's okay. You can be distracted every once in a while. Statue. Examine. What kind of statue is that? King Rada the First, founder of Great Corrend. Investigate. That's that thing bring me down. That goes places. That goes to a dungeon. I'm good. I don't want to go there. Just right meow. And then we'll go to the bank here. Arcane. Cool. This place looks very interesting. Are these bank peoples floating? They certainly are. Are they ghosts? She may look like an otherworldly being, but she'll guard your worldly goods just fine. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take another one of these potions if you don't mind. I only have one more. I have super energy. That is an option. We can deposit the skills necklace and grab a super energy just in case. Take one of those and run. Look at the map. Either or. Wait, where's the opening on this thing? Teleport to library archive. Interesting. Technically, there's a door right here on the bottom, right? That's a four-way door. It's gotta be a four-way door. It is! Why are there so many squares? Click on the white squares to start finding books. First, don't I have to talk to someone? Go to the library, find the Soul Journey book. Ah, we have to find the book first. Gotcha. Well, there are a lot of spots to look. Oh, great. This could be a minute, couldn't it? Oh. You find Transportation Incantations by Amon Ducat. You take a copy. I just take that. It's just mine now. Hello? In the most common forms of magic, a sufficiently skilled caster need only provide runes to power the spell. Oh dear, that's a lot of words, and it has nothing to do with what we're doing. So, we're gonna wait. You have learnt the Teleport to Corrend spell. Requires magic level of 69. Did it add it here? Teleport to Corrend Castle. Isn't that what this is? Or is that what that is? Great. Oh, I can tell you there now. That's helpful. That is very helpful. Okay. Some books. I'm just gonna click buttons. Soul Journey is in that bookcase, is what it says. Okay. Dark manuscript. I'll be taking that. But it says it's there. Are you lie to me? It say it there. Okay, I have to go to the fucking bullshit. There's a ton of books here. Can ask Biblia for help locating it, or use of the Runecrafting library plugin. Isn't that what this is? Isn't that what this is? Isn't that what this is? Isn't that what what this is? Isn't that what this is? I have found nothing useful here, you fucking lying son of a beasting. I might as well just go through them all if it is incorrect. Read teleportation incantations if you get it. Yeah, I just got that one. This is right here. So, transportation incantations. Yes. Which is very useful. I am looking. It's very quiet. There we go. I am looking. And we will end up finding it eventually. Yeah, it showed me where to do it, but it keeps saying that there's nothing there. Whenever I go to these darn things. So like this says dark manuscript. I know it's not what I'm looking for. It's just like I went to the soul one too and it didn't have it there. Upstairs? I know there was an upstairs. Oh dear. Okay. Is this the highest point? Climb stairs. It appears not. Unless the climb stairs is down. Just check the white square ones. Okay, I see. It narrows it down. You need inventory space. I ate a lobster. Alrighty then. There's nothing there. So moving on. We'll search that one. Ow. So we just get to go all around this thing. I really wish WASD would control the cam, but that is not how it do. It's my right click instead. Can you check the right one? Thank you. Okay, I see. I see what you're meaning. Key wrapping plugin if I want to change it to WASD. Yeah. Spaceship without spaceship. There you go. Oh my goodness. This library is huge. Where are you? Wizard? Examine. The good space for readers. Examine. Researcher for the Wizard's Tower. What are you doing here, my dude? Okay. It's looking very grand. Very good. Oh my goodness. So far, so good. We've successfully figured out where things aren't, which is pretty cool. Okay. We are now stairs the up. What's dark manuscript? Like, is that the plugin? Is that still a possibility of being there? What is that? You search them for favor? No, I'm not getting any favor. I have 0 favor. Arceuus. Assist customers in the library. Don't talk to me, Rick. Who are you? Rick? Oh. I don't, Rick. Why would you do this to me? You're killing me. There we go. Turn them into the guys at the bottom, unrelated to the quest. Where is a stretch thing? Are you talking about on my reward points? Are you talking about my allocated data? Ah, I don't have that one. Mainly because I don't stretch. Make the cat do it. Stretch. She ain't having it. She has decided against it. I'll add it between this stream and next stream. How about that? I think... Nope. Still over here. Alright. Biblia? Weren't you just over there? Is there more than one Biblia? Is Biblia not a name but a title? There's nothing useful in this place. Just a bunch of bull. Okay, well, this is grand. Glad I did this. I'm going downstairs now. And we're gonna go to here and search this one. And nothing. And we're gonna go here and search this one. And nothing. Okay. I'm sensing a pattern. There might be nothing here, turns out. This is a really stupid layout. This layout makes me sad. Okay. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Back up. There's still the middle and the sides. Just this side and then the middle. Indeed. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. It'll all be fine someday, one day, fun day. Another one? Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm running out of spots to look, aren't I? New day, fun day. It is a new day, it is fun. Examine, a workspace for readers. Cool. Try this one, and then I believe it's just the first floor after this. So that means we have done all of the... Okay, cool. It's just what I want. Alright, what do we got? Nothing. Okay. Continuing on. Balls. Okay, well, shoot. I think I'm running low on options here. Let us go around and go down again and check the first floor and hope it's there. Stream Elements is just doing its job. It's gonna be the very last one that I look at. It's gonna be the very last one. Nothing useful. Well, it's on the other side, I guess. Okay, cool, that's fine. I didn't want anything. You know, I came here just to look at the shelves. I didn't care about the books on it. What's the point of going to a library for the books, am I right? I just want to look at the shelves. That's all I go there for. Really gets me off. Really is riveting just looking at all these shelves. Ah, man. Climbing up and down these stairs, that's exactly what I do it for, you know? Gotta get personal exercise. View the shelves, go up and down the stairs. Pretty good. It's the only thing I like in life. Just going up and down stairs and looking at shelves. Not the books on them. That'd be too much. What? 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 Excuse me? What? Shush. Tell me about your library. Shush. Do you help people find books? Shush. Okay. What is wrong with you? Shush. Alright. What was the point of you being here? Shush. How about I shout really, really loud then? Shush. Sorry. That's better. You're useless. You are useless. You are a useless. What do I do? What do I do? I'm using it on this. Take it away, please. The table appears to be in use. By whom? By whom? There's no one here but the Shushmeister. No sneaky. No sneak. This is some bullshit, okay? I looked at all of the things that it said to look at. I did that. That's a thing I did. I looked, and I didn't find it. Am I supposed to fucking... What the hell, man? Am I supposed to help? Am I supposed to be like, hey, my dude, bro, I don't work here, but hey, you need help finding books? And then I go look, and then I don't find it. And then that whole thing. Do I need to put this in my bank? Do I need to put this in my bank? What the hell is the problem here? Can I only carry one book at a time? Is that the rules? I've looked everywhere. What do you mean, no? What's the problem here? What's the fucking problem here? I've looked everywhere. I have looked everywhere. I have stared at the shelves of truth, and it spoke no words. It gave no books. Fuck. It's just a dark manuscript over there. If you want the dark manuscript, that's pretty cool and all. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't want to ask Biblia. I'll ask Biblia. Where is she? Where's the Biblia? Where's Biblia? Hey, wizard. Have you seen Biblia? She's approximately, her, actually. Biblia. Stop running from me! I have much tidying to do, so please be brief. What do you do here? I assist the chief librarian, Lagosia, in the running of the library. There is always much tidying to be done. Lagosia is a truly great scholar, but her temperament may not be entirely suited to the duties of a librarian. Okay, thanks. He is indeed going to be following. Where's she go? Where's this? Why is she teleporte? Why is she teleporte? I want help! I can't. She gone. I wish I could ask. She was here. Now she gone. Where'd she go? Lady! Biblia? Bib. Dark wizard. Where'd you come from? Where's Biblia? Have you seen Biblia? The Bibmeister. Please be brief. Ask her what? I asked her, what do you do here? I asked her that. That's what I asked. She told me, she's like, whoa, bro, I do that. And then that's it. And that's it. Biblia! Bib! I'm gonna go fucking, I'm going on it. I'm going on it. I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna burn this library down. Is there something over there that I need to worry about? that part of the library? Doesn't look very library-esque. I'm gonna burn this library down. I didn't mean to do... I meant this. Biblia! There was another Biblia downstairs, I think. Biblia! No, you're a Villia. Your Archine, please find a speech to King Bernie the First on the occasion of his coronation. I'll see what I can do. You fucking fuck. I'll talk to all of you. Would you like me to what the fuck did you just say to me? Hello, would you like to visit the Library Historical Archive? We've opened the archive to visitors. Yes, sure. Take me home, country road, to a place where I belong. Is this the fucking place I need to be? Timeline. Kingdom of Great Corinne timeline. Ruler of Corinne, decade of rule. Ooh, dang, son. Get a load of this. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. Historia, do you... Welcome. What do you do here? How do I get out of here? You don't help me at all, do you? Maddie, do you need help with a book? Shh, I'm trying to study. Sorry, but could... Shh. No, but I... Shh. Okay, you're just as bad as the Shushmeister from the other place. I'm leaving. The rotation of books changes like every 40 minutes. That doesn't help! Okay. What plugin was that? Plugin. Corinne Library. Whether to hide the dark manuscript. Duplicate book. Don't care. I'd win outside of the library. Yes. Show. Target book. Get it out. Redo it. How do I redo it? Do I have to leave and come back? Is that what this is? Is that my fate? Should I just keep searching? I could have searched this whole thing by now. The Ideology of Darkness by Falafel. It apparently goes to this person. I should probably read it first. Reading it. I've read it. Hi, I got you this book. Ah, that is not why do you white square then? Don't read them. Why not? Useless. Fair enough. I am searching all of these. Okay. I've searched enough for it to calibrate, I presume. Let's go here. Okay. Extract from the Ethereum errata by Anonymous. I take a copy. Why am I flashy? What is this flashy about? I don't know what this flashy is about. Ah, it's upstairs, isn't it? Is that one of the books that I needed? Transportation incantations. I already read it. Speech of King Beard the First, the occasion of his coronation. Blah, 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 blah. 4 and... yeah. I'll be taking that. Okay. What do you mean, no? Don't you know me? Why am I being a node? I don't want to stop. Yeah, Soul Journey is the one I need. I don't want to stop. I'm going to the middle room. I assume it's down the stairs Jade's Journey. Some other nonsense. Loving it. Living La Vida Loca. I hit the A button. Soul Journey is on the south wall. You lied to me. That's the east wall. Thank a Jeebus. And I'm gonna read it. If a culture does not respect its past, it deserves no future. In Corrend, every generation owes a debt of gratitude and honor to the previous generations, recognizing their toil and blood that raised our kingdom from its humble origins to its present glories. It has therefore been my privilege to study the Soul Altar, that mystical beacon that gathers the souls of the departed, guiding them into the river. My study is no mere academic interest. I embark on it as a mark of respect and honor for the deceased generations whose souls now flow in the river. The river, as the mortals of Corrend reach their deaths, their souls abandon the flesh temples they inhabited, leaving the flesh to suffer corruption and decay. The soul, however, does not decay. Released from the fetters of its flesh temple and from the constraints of the material world, the soul is at last free. Mercifully, the soul is not left to wander aimlessly through the world. Instead, the Soul Altar calls it, reaching across the land to all the wandering souls of Corrend, drawing them to the river. The river leads the souls through unchartable realms, transcending the plane of the world. Yet they are not abandoned to the forces that they might prey on them. The three-headed guardian is there as a protector, keeping them safe as the river flows beyond all knowledge. The guardian's keeper, many years ago, before the ascent of Arceuus, I was a young assistant to the elders. A day came when there was terrible turmoil down the river. A human adventurer had breached the guardian's cave. This broke the bonds of the guardian, and she sought to escape from her solemn duty of protecting the souls. The elders acted fast to restore the guardian to her post. There was, at the time, a herbalist whose mind and body were known to be in a manipulable state due to his foolish experiments. Seizing him while he was helpless in his potion-induced trance, the elders cast spells of torment upon him. In order to relieve the torment, he agreed to become our key master bound to watch the Guardian's cave to ensure the Guardian does not break loose again. He has served well over the years. It was cruel of the elders to subject him to such a fate, but the need was desperate. The soul altar is therefore a blessing to the people of Corrend, bringing their souls to the safety of the river. We cannot know the fate of souls in distant lands beyond the reach of our soul altar, but the destiny provided by our soul altar is a sure comfort to us here. We therefore owe a debt of gratitude to the Dark Altar, for it is the Dark Altar's power that creates and maintains Corrend's soul altar, drawing energy to this realm from the unknown plane where the true soul altar resides. Without the Dark Altar's influence, there would be no soul altar here, and the souls of our forebears would be abandoned to an unknown fate. It is not known why the Dark Altar has created our soul altar or blood altar. Cynical minds have speculated that its motives may not be benevolent, but I call shame on such suspicious murmurings. The soul altar enables our kingdom's departed souls to have... It's covered. There we go. Departed souls to have the comforting certainty of the river. It is clearly a great blessing and a fitting reward for those who have served the kingdom in their mortal lives. The ensouled. The soul does not always succeed in freeing itself from its flesh temple at the time of death. Many warriors have found to their horror that the soul of their foe remains trapped in the corpse. Ensouled heads are a sign of a soul in torment. It is therefore our duty to free such souls from their prison with all due speed. The magic of the Dark Altar enables the ensouled head to reform itself a rudimentary body. This may be slain in order to grant liberty to the soul at last. Undead you kill. The Soul Bearer. I have written of the time when a human adventurer breached the Guardian's cave. While in there, the human attempted to steal an artifact from the cave. This disruption to the river caused the loosening of the Guardian's bonds, allowing her to attempt to escape from her duty. Naturally, she slew the foolish adventurer who deserved no better. After the elders had restored balance to the river and appointed the key master to watch over the Guardian in future, they came across the artifact among the items and bones dropped by the adventurer. The origin of the artifact is unclear, but it is believed to draw a soul from one place to another, enabling the soul to travel with the river across the dimensions. Thus, it was named the Soul Bearer. Mercifully, the river still flows in its established path without further aid from the artifact. However, in the death of the adventurer, the artifact had become damaged, so they brought it back to Corrend in hope that someone among the elders could repair it. Sadly, even the most learned elders could not repair the artifact, and eventually it was buried with all due ceremony and reverence, protected by spells to ensure no future explorer will find it by chance. If the artifact could ever be repaired, it would regain its powers to draw a soul from one place to another. Indeed, I believe it could do this to an ensouled head, exerting its power on the soul contained within the head. However, following the ascent of Arceuus, this ability would be of no practical benefit to us. Woo! The book referred to in Corrend was author did not specify where it was buried. Maybe you could persuade her to change her mind. I have to go find the author. Ooh, Winter Todd parable. Don't I need that for Winter Todd? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna go over there. Run! We got plenty of run juice after reading that long-ass book. And down. Alright, Winter Todd! You find The Parable of Wintertide by the Anonymous. You take a copy. And it has many words that I will read at a later time. Okay, let's get out of this bish. We're gonna go to the bank. And we're gonna drop off all this book nonsense. And then we're gonna go... Death? We're gonna go to the death? Probably. Because we just gotta go around and then up over to there. Okay, it's not death. It's fine. Everything's fine. And so, let's go out this door on the bottom here. We'll go out the door. We'll drop all this off in the bag. And then we'll go around, talk to an author, and then go dig up an artifact. Look at those crystals. Examine. Giant crystal glowing with arcane power. That is definitely a big boy crystal. I've seen some small boy crystals like those, and that is a big boy crystal. Hi! I would like you to hold a lot of stuff, actually. You can... A magical force keeps you from banking this item. Ah, I see. Well, let's just do a little bit of this, make a little love, get down tonight, and just... What about the Winter Todd one? Can I not do that? Why? Must I return the books? I like to keep the books. I like to collect everything. I am a loot goblin. Don't I need the stupid one that I just got? Which one was it? Arceuus? Arceuus. Which one was it? Was it a speech? Incantation. Journey. Soul journey. Yes. I'll keep that just in case. And now we can redo our food that I had to eat a ton of because of the library and its bullshit. Whatever. All right, we're gonna get some more food. I will obtain some noms. Give me them noms. Or done. You have space. And just fucking get out of here. Useless outside the library, huh? Okay, I believe you. Look at how big these buildings are, though. I don't think I've ever even been to this part of the world map on Gielinor. Whenever I played 10 years ago, I don't think I ever went to this part of the map. I don't think so. I don't think I've been anywhere in this part of the map. This did not exist. That's why. That would explain why I didn't go onto that side of the map. I'm like, I didn't see any of this before. Horrend is quote-unquote new. Gotcha. Do be making sense. Arcane. Ba-bam. Fucking loop it. I don't know why it just starts and stops. What is this? Dark art, the site of the darkest rites in Corsair's history. What? What? There's a very spiky this place is. Very spiky. Very big spiky. You feel me? Matt, how many gift subs did you do? Was it just the one to Noi? Okay. My chat is weird. Oh, I see. It says gift a sub to B number 2. I get ya. Because you're my top gifter right now, because you're the only one that's ever gifted a sub. That makes sense. Respect the souls, traveler. I've read your book, The Journey of Souls. Let me guess, traveler, did you come to ask me where the soul bearer is buried? Every mortal who reads my book seems to want to get their hands on it. Yeah, pretty much. Mortals are so predictable. This is the kind of thinking that led that adventurer to break into the Guardian's cave and damage the soul bearer in the first place. It occurs to me, though, that even if you dug it up, the artifact is damaged. Although the elders of Arceuus never had the knowledge to repair it, there is one who may be able to help. I speak of the Keymaster, he who watches over the cave of the three-headed guardian of the river. He has been there for countless years and will have absorbed power from the river in that time. Now we buried the artifact in the crypt at the Arceuus church. As I have revealed this secret to you, you will no longer be affected by the spells that prevent unwary explorers from stumbling across it. Thanks, I'll be off now. Sweet. Salmon. What happens when you bind? What is bind? You have nothing suitable to bind. I don't know what that means. You're special. You are indeed special. Matt, you're the first for 1,000,001 things. Noi is the first to ever be gifted a sub, though, so that's pretty cool. Matt is the first to gift. Noi's the first to be gifted. I enjoy very much. Oh my gosh, your waffle. Wait a second. Can I do a separate gifted sub thing for the thing on my start screen? I might be able to. I'm gonna be playing with some stream stuff after this. Stream Elements loves Twitch Prime. Everyone loves Twitch Prime. Everyone should use their Twitch Prime. Did you know that once a month, if you have Amazon Prime and you connect your Twitch account, you get 1 month sub for free to use on any of your favorite Twitch streamers, including, I don't know, twitch.tv/I'mBobbyBot, one of those. That's pretty good. Just saying, there's just a possibility that you could do that. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't know if you can gift that sub. Maybe you can. I don't know. I know that you can use it, at least. Stream Elements will just keep talking in the chat. I got it set so it just is on a timer. It just says words and stuff and just keeps going on and on about stuff and words and all that nonsense. So that way, if I'm in here all by myself, I have Stream Elements to keep me company. That's what it really is. Man, this whole running thing does not do. So I can go here, right? Why am I going there? That's not where I need to go. I need to go around this whole frickin' thing now. It's very mountainy, very mountain-esque. Look how big this library is. Look at that. That's a big boy. Man, I missed a lot of the architecture of all the cool buildings and everything 10 years ago, because I played with roofs off, so it only showed the floor that you were on, like this, all the time. Didn't show all of this up above. I've said it before. I was missing out on a lot. How do I... Is there a roundabout way here? How do I get in there? There's an altar? How do I get in? Go to the church to dig up the damaged soul bearer. I did. Oh, stairs. Gotcha. Don't laugh at me. I'm trying my heart out here. The stupid upsy-downsy things. That's one thing I don't care about the architecture. Make it just fucking stairs going up. Door in the front. Something like that. Yeah, I've done it. I'm great. Alright, you have found the soul bearer. This really looks crappy. Particular artifact that has been damaged. Check. The soul bearer is damaged. This is true. Okay, can I wear it? Put it on my face. Okay, well, where do we go with it now? Oh, we go far away. We go all the way to Taverley again, huh? Okay, to Falador. Falador. Babushki. And then across the thing where the stuff is, we're gonna shove that right there. Boom. Do a little bit of that. Drop the vial, don't need it. It's against the rules. We'll grab another one since we're right here, and then we'll have more stamina to run through the Taverley dungeon. And so, that's right. I don't have any more of that. I have to use just my super energy. Okay, fine with me. I don't care. Onward! We can do it. An imp. What are you looking at? Use the super energy on the imp. Of course, use the super energy on the imp. Upsy daisy. Why can't? Drink. Thank you. Is this set for a default use? Freaking use. Drop. Reset. Why is it? Okay, should be fine. All right. Enter the cave to the key master, you say. How? I have to go all the way around. No, that's not possible. Oh, I gotta go to the Blue Dragon's door. And then when I go to the Blue Dragons, I'm able to go up through here, and then I'm able to go up through there. That's right. Because I don't think that this... Yeah, this is jump over. That's a shortcut. That's a shortcut. Yep, I gotta go all the way around. Here we go, boys! We're just going. Yes? Okay. I'm glad I saved you from typing that up. I technically could have just went through there, I think, but whatever. Do. I love sprinting. Hey, it's got a bridge. Why is there a bridge? Hey, that's not very nice. No, go be mean to someone else. I'm busy. I have things to do. I don't know what's that. Is that bones? Is that curved bone? Pile of skulls. Disturbing, but tidy. Did I pass myself? I passed myself. No, I didn't. Right here. Okay, I gotta go up. Yep. Blue dragons. Dwarfs! Why do you hate me? Is it because I'm taller? Ooh. How much are you? How much are you? Examine. 802. Ooh. Those bigs boys. Could you not? Blue dragons are only 48? Really? I thought they were higher level than that. I'm taking a scale. I don't think I can go through that. I cannot go through that. I have to go around all the way. I have a scale. I could attack blue dragons. Oh, baby blue dragons. I could attack baby blue dragons. The big blue dragons, not so much. Level 1. Ah, oof. Ah, this is when I die. We're good. Open a coffin? Sure. Close the coffin? Sure. Done. Is that a hellhound? It is. Ah. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go this way now. You have a good day. Hello, Keymaster! The master of keys, if you will. Oh, I like your getup. Eartha said you might be able to repair the soul barrier for me. The soul bearer? You have the soul bearer? The voices speak of it often. It is from this place, yet is not of this place. Did you hear that? It is of this place, but not of this place. You feel me? Okay. Will you repair it? The voices tell me I can. They speak to me. The Keymaster repairs your soul bearer. The voices say you must use it wisely. What voices? The voices! The voices in my head! You're starting to scare me, man. I am no man. They changed me and cursed me to remain here. What do you mean? What was the curse? What was this curse? They have charged to stay here to prevent the monitor from escaping. Those gates and the witches that operate them are the only thing that stops it breaking free. What a monstrosity. What's behind those gates? You really do not want to know. Leave this place, human. Hey now, I'm no wimp. What's to stop me from just turning the wench to open the gate and going in? Me, and of course your quick demise at the mercy of Cerberus, guardian of the River of Souls. But I can do it. You are obviously passionate at trying, but only those with great skill at slaying these types of beasts may enter. The voices! Ah! Leave this place, human! Okay. Go look, you say. Where am I look? behind him, I assume. Is he on the other side? Hello? 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 I cannot see. I see nothing. I need 91 Slayer. I can't even see it without 91 Slayer. I will open it for glory. Turn the wench. Oh. Oh, hi. Hi there. Ah. Cerberus. Let me just give you a big old examine there, buddy boy. A three-headed gigantic hound, guardian of the River of Souls. I have looked upon ye. I see. Soul Devourer. The skull of an archaic beast has devoured many souls. The fuck does this do? Examine. I will just alchemy this for 4 GP. Sure. It can carry an unsouled head away to a place of safety. Check. Soulbearer has no charges. It feeds on soul runes and blood runes. Okay. I'm just gonna carry on my wayward son. I'm just gonna go this way. You have a day of nice, giant monstrosity. Do you wish to leave? Yes, I'm scared. I will be leaving this place. It's full of death and despair. Okay. Did that finish the quest or something? I think it was a mini quest. I don't know. Bury your soul. B. Bear. Okay. Mini quest. Yes. I can dig in the crypt of Arceuus Church to find a replacement if I ever lose my soul bearer. Okay. Good. The deed is done. I now have a soul bearer. What is it good for? Why do I have this? Soul bearer. Soul bearer. Since insolent and sold heads. Sold heads are items that can be dropped by the respective monsters. These heads can be reanimated by using the appropriate spell with the Arceuus spellbook on the head. Each reanimated monster killed will give the player Arceuus favor and prayer experience. With increasing favor and experience as the magic requirement to reanimate the monster increases. Okay. Players may send ensouled heads straight to the bank by using a charge of the soul bearer as a reward for the Bear Your Soul mini quest. I see. Okay. And it looks like goblins, monkeys, imps, minotaurs, scorpions, bear, unicorn, dog, chaos druid, giant, ogre, elf, troll, horror, Calphite, Dagonoth, Bloodveld, Tazar, Demon, Hellhound, Aviancy, Abyssal, and Dragons can do that. And all of those except 3 of them count towards Slayer tasks and 3 partial. Okay. Basic reanimation, adept reanimation, expert reanimation. All consist of runes needed and changes the amount of favor earned. Okay, so the highest one is 90, second highest is 72, 41, and 16 for magic levels. Okay, so I can do all of them but the last one. Good! Good to know. The deed is done. What are we at here? Oh, 2.5 hours. I was trying to make all these 2 hours, or close to 2 hours. Oh well, a little bit over. That's perfectly fine. We're good with that. So thank you everyone so much for watching the stream. Follow twitch.tv/I'mBobbyBot if you haven't already. Turn on notifications. Get notified whenever I go live, whenever more Runescape comes your way, plus any other gaming videos. And youtube.com/I'mBobbyBot. Also over there, subscribe, bell icon, get notified when any VODs go up for anything you might have missed, plus any other videos that I make. And I will see you in the next one.